The farmer collapses to the ground, fear etched across his face. "I don't know who you're looking for," he cries. The other villagers, flustered and uneasy, echo his words. "No one here, no one named Elaine," they insist. A knight steps forward, addressing the captain with unwavering certainty. The directive clearly points to this village. The directive can never be wrong. The captain's eyes narrow, frustration visible in a slow, exasperated sigh. "In that case, we'll just have to turn this place upside down." Suddenly, a voice cuts through the air. "Stop!" All heads snap toward the source. Emerging from the distance, it is Elaine. Whispers ripple through the villagers. "It's Ellen. Why is she here?" The captain's subordinate raises a hand, pointing toward her. "Stay where you are. No further actions." His words are immediately silenced by a sharp glare from the captain. "Do not be rude." Mounting the tension, the captain rides toward Elaine, dismounts, and bows formally. "We await the madam," he announces. "I am Mordred, a knight in service to Lord Gordon. By his lordship's command, we are to escort you back." In the distance, the villagers rush forward, eager to witness what unfolds. Piru and his gang push through the crowd, guessing something may have happened to Richard's family. "Did Ellen commit a crime?" Someone whispers. "I heard her name isn't even Ellen," another adds. Piru's eyes widen in shock as he sees Richard's mother, an elf. She pulls back her hood, her presence calm yet commanding. "I know the one you most wish to greet is not me," she says, her gaze shifting to Richard as she introduces him to Sir Mordred. Mordred lowers his eyes respectfully, placing a hand gently on Richard's chest. "A pleasure to meet you, Sir Mordred," Richard says, his voice steady. "And a pleasure to meet you, Richard. I am at your service," Mordred replies. Whispers ripple through the villagers again, their awe palpable. The camera focuses on Piru's face, utter shock frozen in his expression. Mordred turns to Elaine, his voice formal. "Madam, your belongings are packed. We shall depart now. Lord Gordon must be eager to see you all." Elaine nods calmly. "Yes, everything is ready." Richard tugs at his mother's sleeve nervously. She reassures him softly. "No harm will come to you." Tears stream down her face as she whispers, "Didn't we make a promise to see your father?" The camera pans out, capturing the preparations for departure. Captain Mordred's gaze sweeps over the village as he commands, "No one is to leave the village until we depart." His eyes linger on Richard, sitting atop a horse beside another knight. Thoughts race through his mind. This boy, he is truly the son of Lord Gordon, the heir to the Archmund bloodline. Suddenly, a voice cries out from behind, "Captain, something is wrong. The madam, she's gone." Richard's face darkens as he hears the words. Mordred turns to his subordinate. "Didn't she already get in the carriage?" The knight shakes his head. "That's true, but Madam said she forgot something and had to return for it," the soldier, following her, lost track of her due to a sudden gust of wind. Before they can react further, another knight screams. "The village, it's on fire!" A villager points. "Where?" "Ellen's home," another responds, panic in his voice. The knights receive confirmation from the rear. "Report, Madam returned to her home and burned herself." Richard's expression darkens, disbelief and horror etched across his face. He bolts from his horse, screaming. Mordred grabs him by the shirt just before he can escape. "Leave me," Richard cries, tears streaming freely. "You didn't say it would be like this." Mordred pins him to the ground, voice firm but calm. "Calm yourself. This was her choice. Pure, brave. She sacrificed herself to protect what she cherished. Truly a woman worthy of our Lord. Do not disappoint her expectations, or everything she has done for you." Flashback. Elaine's voice softens, yet carries weight. "In a few days, we will be leaving this village," she tells Richard. Richard's curiosity breaks through his grief. Why did you wait so long to tell me about my father?" Elaine's eyes flicker with sorrow. "There was no other way. My negligence caused him harm, so now I have no choice but to seek your father's help." Richard presses on. "How did you and my father meet?" Elaine shakes her head, a weary smile tugging at her lips. "The story is too complicated. Certain events forced me to take him and hide under a false name. That ritual, it's what made me revert to my original appearance." Richard hesitates, looking at her with wide eyes. "And the fact that you are an elf, that startled me too, Mom." Elaine's gaze drifts, heavy with unspoken pain. "I don't have enough magic left to maintain this form. Perhaps the illness will only grow worse." Richard's eyes widen, a cold sweat tracing down his cheek. Mom, are you sick? He asks, voice trembling. Elaine nods solemnly. Yes, it cannot be overcome. One of us must make a sacrifice. Richard struggles to make sense of her words, confusion and fear clouding his mind. Her expression softens, hands cupping his face. Richard, I will take you to your father, then I will leave for a while to cure this illness. No, I want to go with you, Mom, Richard cries. She calms him gently. Don't worry, all of this, it's for you. Be obedient. You want me to get well too, don't you? Richard opens his mouth to speak, but she interrupts. Remember, Richard, no matter where you go, I will always be by your side. Richard lies unconscious in a hay-filled carriage. Captain Mordred oversees the operation. The carriage departs first, he commands. A knight hesitates. Is it appropriate to knock out Lord Gordon's child? There is no other way, Mordred insists firmly. Other knights murmur. Captain, what of the village? Mordred's face hardens. Leave a few women to spread the news of Madame's death? The rest? Lord Gordon does not want anyone knowing the whereabouts of this child. So kill. Scene. The camera pans over the burning village. Chaos reigns. The once arrogant Peru screams and flees, running amidst panicked villagers as fire consumes everything. In a dream, Richard asks his mother, "What kind of man is my father?" Her voice is calm, almost bitter. A madman. Your father is a genius. 10 years ago, he captured the Elven court in a single night in the Evernight forest, shaking the Holy Alliance. His martial prowess, unmatched. Richard's mind races. She hasn't heard from him in years. I heard he's already become a marquise, residing in Black Rose Castle. Richard awakens with a start, screaming for his mother. He scans the room in panic, clutching his head. I only remember being pinned to the ground by that knight. He leaps from the bed, determined. I have to find her, my mother. A knock interrupts him. Who is it? Richard asks, uncertain. A hand prees open the door. A woman's voice floats through. It seems you are awake. Who are you? Richard asks cautiously. She skips introductions, instead pointing to clothes laid neatly on the floor. Here are your clothes. Remember to bathe and change. Lord Gordon is waiting for you. Richard frowns, confused. My clothes? Why do you have my clothes? The woman ignores the question, gesturing to the bathing area and the clothes. Wash properly. Dress well. Lord Gordon is waiting. Later, Richard steps out, dressed in his new, elegant clothes. He adjusts his tie, eyes scanning the vast room. This place is enormous. Suddenly, he feels eyes upon him. Looking up, a figure stands on the staircase, cloaked in shadow. The figure steps forward into the light, a well-dressed man, radiating authority. We finally meet Richard Arkman, my bloodline.